You need to break up with your man if he does not do these things. What's up? Today we are talking about all of the things that your man should be doing in your relationship. And if he's not doing it, you may need to consider finding you a new man that will. Okay, girl, so relationships can be tough, right? But the key is to not always have a relationship that's tough. Meaning every day is tough, every minute is tough, every month is tough. Listen, it's draining. And you deserve more. God wants you to have more in your relationships. He does. He wants you to thrive, not just survive. So these things that I'm going to be covering with you, they are going to give you reason to actually question and think about, what are you doing? And if your man is passing with flying colors, shout out to you. You picked a good one. Okay, so the first thing that you need to make sure your man is doing is considering you when he is making important life decisions. So things like taking jobs out of town, things like making big purchases, whether it impacts your life directly or it's going to impact his life, which will trickle down to your life. These important decisions, life decisions, need to be discussed together if you guys are going to be a unit, if you guys consider yourself to be a unit. All right, does your man consider you when making important decisions? If the answer is no, ask yourself why. Is that because he doesn't value your input? Is that because he just does whatever he wants to do without considering how it will affect your family, how it will impact you, just all of those things? If he's not considering you for life decisions, that means that you don't add big value to his life. Think about that for a minute. Is your man encouraging you? If he's not encouraging you or supporting your goals or providing space for you to grow and thrive, you may need to consider having a conversation with him about that. Why doesn't he support you? Why isn't he encouraging you? Why is he not providing the space for you to become the best version of yourself? All of these things are important. Now, I know you were like, you know what, April? I didn't think you were going to talk about this. These things are really making me think. Yes, because it goes deeper than just, is he buying you this? Is he buying you that? Those are not things that a foundation can be built on. If you want a lasting love and legacy with your man, all of these things are going to cultivate that type of relationship. So if he's not considering you when making important life decisions, that's a no-no. If he doesn't encourage you or support your goals, that's also a no-no. Next, does he make valuable contributions to your life? Does he contribute to your happiness? Does he contribute to your family? Does he contribute to your household? Does he contribute to the vision of the future that you guys are building together? Contribution, contribution, contribution. Those are all important. It's not about, what you bring into the table financially, although we do care about that. But is he contributing to your life in a positive way? Is he contributing to your life in a positive manner? What is he bringing to the table? They always want to ask us, but what is he bringing to the table? Now, the reason why I said contributing to your happiness is because it's just that. He should not be the end all be all of your happiness, but he should absolutely, definitely, positively contribute to it. The next and super important thing is leadership. Does he have leadership qualities? Does he make good decisions and choices for you and the family? Do you feel good about him leading you? Will you follow his actions? All of these things determine how your life will go when you are attached to this man. So, leadership qualities and good decisions. Because, if you got to lead yourself, then you might not need this relationship. I'm just saying. Does he love you with words, not actions? If the answer is yes, we need some action behind it. He could tell you he loves you all day, but is he showing you? Is he showing up for you? How does he show you? You need action, action, action. Y'all remember the saying, actions speak louder than words? Yes, it does. His actions should be speaking louder than his words. Saying he loved you isn't enough. You are a grown woman. You are not in junior high. Okay, that was cute back then. But now you need the support. You need the actions. You need all of those things. Then I want to make sure he's respecting you. Does he respect your opinion? Does he value you as a woman? Does he respect your point of view? Does he respect you? Does he respect you? Does he respect you? And think about respect in the whole, big world scheme. Everything leads to respect. That means he's not asking you for menage a trois. Does he respect you? That means he's not talking bad to you in front of your children. Does he respect you? That means he is not just doing whatever he wants. He is asking for your input. He respects you. Respect speaks volumes. So when you think of respect, think of it in everyday life and his everyday actions with you. Think about how he values you as a woman. Respect, respect, respect. And if he's not respecting you, maybe he doesn't see that you are respecting yourself. Because, I mean, after all, you teach people how to treat you. So if he doesn't respect you as a woman, that is a huge, huge, it's not even a red flag. It is definitely cause for a conversation with an end result. And that end result is something that you're going to have to set up with him when you guys are speaking. And then lastly, I want to make sure he is allowing you to be free of judgment without trying to dim your light. So I was married to a man who was 12 years my senior, right? And I already knew that my job in life was to empower, inspire, and motivate. So I would do like different women's events. I would have, different meetings. I had a nonprofit, just all of those things. And one of the things he said to me was like, "Oh, you just want to be seen." I'm like, okay, well, I just thought I was just living in the light that God gave me. But really, he was trying to dim my light. And that was a huge point of turn in my relationship, in my marriage, actually. I'm like, you don't even really like me like that. Because if somebody tries to change who you are and it's not for the betterment of who you are, then they don't like all of you. They don't like who you are, right? So I just want to make sure that you are not being dimmed, that your light is still shining, that you are flourishing, that you are still being the woman that God has called you to be. Do not allow him to dim your light. And I know it's hard, right? Because we gotta respect you. I'm gonna say man, but no, you gotta respect your man too. But women that are married, my wives, you have to respect your husband, right? So it's like, okay, well, my man doesn't want me to do XYZ, so I'm not gonna do it. But you also have to question the why behind it. Now, I'm not trying to end marriages, but I want to make sure that you are being the woman that you are destined to be. So I want to go over it again with you. I want to make sure that you are receiving the type of love and encouragement that you are supposed to be receiving from your mate, from the man that loves you. So let's run it down again. Does he consider you when making important life decisions? Does he encourage you and support your goals and provide space and understanding for you? Does he make valuable contributions to your life, your happiness, your family, your household, and the vision? Does he have great leadership qualities and can make good decisions for you and the family? Does he love you with actions, not just words? Does he respect your opinion and value you as a woman? Does he allow you to be free of judgment without trying to dim your life? If you've answered no to any of those questions, you need to have a conversation with your man and take back your power. If you have felt mistreated for a long time, I want you to consider what life might look like when he's gone. How would that be for you and your family? Because sometimes we get so in love with having the idea of having a man, having a relationship. But if it is depleting you and changing who you are, then go to God. 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 But before you make any huge decisions, think about it, pray, go to God, and plan your exit strategy. That may look like you preparing your savings account, preparing your new residence, calculating your children's expenses, putting together your financial exit strategy. Make sure that you are taken care of. And again, plan, go to God, do everything that you got to do. I'm all about happy families, but more importantly, I'm all about the betterment of women. I'm April A. Carter, Certified Expert Relationship Coach, and I'll see you on the other side.